Feng Shui. Dad's gone. Why pretend to be a filial daughter? Let me tell you. I'm the eldest son of the Feng family. Don't forget the $20 million factory, this old house, and all the property are mine. An outsider like you has no right to challenge me.
Shu Yi, don't blame me for being partial. Your brother is getting married. You know the kind of family your sister-in-law comes from. You know that. We can't let others look down on us. The $20 million factory will be her bride price. You're just a girl.
So? Dad's barely cold in his grave, and you're already rushing to throw me out empty-handed.
Just get out, what's the big deal? You're a good-for-nothing girl. You'll get married sooner or later. Staying home is just freeloading.
How could we send you away with nothing? Your dad said before he died. That old sewing machine is for you, as a keepsake. See? We did leave you something. Sign it.
And it's yours.
Stay out of the factory business.
The 7th day after Dad's death hasn't even passed, and these people can't wait to show their claws. They even use my dead father to pressure me. Ridiculous.
Just sign it. Giving you a sewing machine is already more than you deserve.
Feng Chengzong, over the years, if I hadn't been running the factory, you'd have been starving. How dare you boss me around?
You're rebelling. How dare you talk to me like that? Believe me, I'll slap you right now.
But I can sign this agreement.
Really? Hey, it's all junk. That girl agreed so readily.
Don't tell me you're thinking of stealing the family antiques. Mom, you'd better keep a close eye on her.
She wouldn't dare.
Feng Shui, I'm warning you, no matter what tricks you have up your sleeve, you're signing this today, whether you like it or not. You have no choice.
What's the rush? I said I'd sign, so I will. But since we're splitting up the family, we have to be clear about things.
What do you think you're doing? Let me tell you, the property all belongs to my son. You won't take a single cent.
From the moment of signing, Feng Chengzong inherits the factory and all assets. Simultaneously, he assumes all debts of the factory and the family, and he has nothing further to do with Feng Shui.
Add just as long as you get out of here. I'll add anything you want. After all, the factory is making a fortune every day. What debts could there be?
As long as you agree, that's fine. Brother, do you really think what you grabbed in the agreement is a gold mine?
What do you mean?
That's just a shell company drowning in debt. I wish your whole family clinging to this ticking time bomb. May you be utterly destroyed. You crazy girl, have you lost your mind? Who are you trying to scare with such nonsense? Dad, at least you remembered to leave me something.
Shu Yi, since you took the sewing machine, just go now. Don't stand here. You're ruining the Feng family's feng shui. That room of yours is bad luck. Tomorrow, your brother's bringing Kuling over to measure the house. We have to tear it down and redo it overnight. Honey,
This house will be ours from now on.
that brat is as poor as your dad. Both of them treat junk like treasure. It's hilarious. In the middle of the night, in the rain, pushing a crappy sewing machine, I heard she was kicked out by her own mom and brother. A $20 million estate.
All went into the son's pocket. That's really pathetic. If she's to blame, blame herself for being a burden. That's just fate. Fighting it is useless.
Something's off. Such a heavy solid iron base. How come there's a spring mechanism sound inside? Dad was a top-grade master fitter. There must be something hidden in this sewing machine. Feng Chengzong, Shen Suqin, for a $20 million estate. You kicked me out like trash. You never dreamed that. This pile of junk Dad left me, there's still something hidden. The sound definitely came from here. There must be something. There must be. This is the secret compartment that Dad, when he was a fitter, was best at making. Dad actually registered it in my name 15 years ago. This card, could this be the one Dad mentioned before? Only someone with absolute audit authority can hold the auspicious cloud card. What's in this card? The one he hid so deeply.
Shuyi, when you see this video, it means your mom and your brother have kicked you out of the house. Dad is sorry. All his life, he favored sons over daughters, and you suffered for it. The Feng Corporation now is just an empty shell that could go bankrupt any time. Whoever takes it over will be stuck with endless debt. This is a trap I set for your brother. Take the shares and the seal and go far away.
Dad, save me. I made a stupid mistake. I took the factory's $20 million in working capital to cover the losses at the underground casino. Now, it's all gone. The loan shark said if I don't get the reserve fund certificate tonight, they'll cut off my hands. Please, give me your personal seal. You bastard.
That money was the factory's lifeline, and you gambled it away. I won't give you a single cent. You deserve to rot in prison.
Old man, what are you keeping the money for? To leave it to that worthless girl Feng Shui? None of your business. You animal. Let go of me. I'm the only son of the Feng family. You'd rather give the money to that dead girl than save your own son. Believe me, I'll pull out your oxygen tube right now and send you to your grave today.
You monster. I don't have a son like you.
So Dad was literally pissed to death by you, Feng Chengzong. For a bit of money, you just watched Dad take his last breath. Are you even human?
The old man's finally gone. From now on, the Feng Group answers to me. A toast to the factory going public.
Tonight, everything's on Mr. Feng.
Congratulations, Boss Feng, on taking the reins. Feng Group is finally taking off.
The old man should have stepped down long ago. Don't let him spy on us. Generous boss. Mr. Feng is generous.
This black ace is amazing tonight. Cheers, cheers.
Celebrating the Feng family finally getting rid of that half-dead old bastard. From today, I am the Feng Group's rightful chairman. Drink. Everyone, drink up.
Thank you for the champagne, honey. Mom said.
The whole Feng estate will be ours. Finally got rid of that trash. That's money Dad saved his whole life, meant for my dowry. The top shelf champagne you're drinking, the priceless jewelry you're wearing, all came from his sweat and blood. All from me slaving away for 5 years in the factory. You really think that by driving him to his grave and kicking me out with nothing, you can rest easy and play the rich young masters? That debt exemption agreement wasn't signed for nothing. That 20 million bank loan is just the down payment to send you to hell. But knowing you, Feng Chengzong, a gambling addict like you couldn't possibly owe only 20 million. Feng Chengzong, You think revoking my admin privileges will stop me from finding out? You useless fool. You don't even know the underlying logic of this financial system was written by me. Whenever I want. This door is always open to me. Since you like to squander, I'll take all the landmines you've buried over the years and detonate them all. No wonder Dad got so angry at you. And you're so eager to kick me out. To cover the $30 million you lost outside. You dare keep it from everyone. You secretly pawned the factory's 3 core production lines to Biao. That's a loan with exorbitant interest. Feng Chengzong, how dare you sign such a predatory loan? 20 million from the bank. 32 million from Biao. Feng Chengzong. Your talent for wasting money is truly unmatched. Uncle Lee. Same place tomorrow morning. I need to see you.
All right, all right, all right. Dad.
You told me to take the shares and the seal, and go far away. Don't let this trash drag you into the abyss. But I couldn't do it. Since these greedy beasts have turned your flesh and blood into a feast, I'll set up a grand chess move myself.
Pick it all up. I am now the Feng Corporation's real chairman. From now on, everyone in Shengjing will have to call me Master Feng.
Pathetic. Chengzong, you really have skills. When I first saw you, I knew you'd do great things, unlike that Feng Shui, who's always scaremongering in the factory, saying the factory is failing. I think she's trying to scare you away, so she can take all the inheritance for herself.
Brother-in-law.
Honey, Xiaobing is family. In the finance department, those old-timers were all trained by Feng Shui. Who knows what they do behind our backs? Maybe they still follow that woman.
This factory bears the Feng name. I am the only heir of the Feng family. That Feng Shui is just a girl. She kept the books for a few years, and she thinks she's something special.
Ain't that the truth? Those old accountants still dare to gossip behind our backs, saying you're not as knowledgeable as Feng Shui.
I'm not as good as her. Fine. Tomorrow I'll fire them all. Xiaobing. Tomorrow, take your people into the finance office. Tear down all the accounts and start over. I want them to know who the real master of Feng Corporation is. Shui's all confused. The factory is in complete chaos.
Uncle Lee, take your time.
That bastard Feng Chengzong.
He brought Jiang Kuiling and is bossing everyone around in the workshop, saying he's the one in charge of the factory from now on.
He not only wants to audit the accounts, but also wants to kick us old-timers all out the door.
Replace them with his wife's cousin as the CFO.
He even put the word out to every headhunter in the industry,
saying we stole raw materials and led a riot.
Shui.
He's trying to completely cut off everyone's livelihood.
Uncle Lee, wipe off the rain. Let him audit if he wants. Let him blacklist if he wants.
Let him.
Shui.
Our 2-0-year reputation of Feng's.
Are we just going to watch it
be ruined by that idiot?
Feng's won't be ruined. But he is already bankrupt. Uncle Lee, listen carefully. Before the handover tomorrow, in the finance office, from the main server, all original loan documents from the bank, and mortgage certificates, seal them all in the hidden compartment of safe number 3. As for the accounts in the system, I'll create a fake profit report for him.
You're deliberately making him think the factory is still profitable.
But the factory is only surviving on you and the bank loans.
Why do you think he's kicking you out and replacing you with Jiang Xiaobing?
To audit?
No. Because the 20 million yuan bank loan that my father applied for is due soon. He needs a good-looking profit report to trick the bank into renewing the loan. So what we need to do is set up the crime scene for him. Let him personally solidify the evidence of economic fraud.
Lure him in deep. And let him send himself in.
Got it. I'll go arrange it right away. I'll make sure everything is set for him.
Feng Chengzong. This is just the first move. You think you're using fake accounts to fool everyone, but you're actually climbing step by step onto the gallows I set for you.
But Shuyi, everyone lost their livelihood all of a sudden.
I'm really afraid some won't hold up.
Uncle Lee, tell the uncles this for me. Just as my father kept everyone's jobs before, from now on, I'll protect you all. As long as I'm here, the roots of Feng's factory won't be cut off.
With your word, we old bones are worth it.
Feng Chengzong, Shen Suping. A 50 million bomb. I want to see how you idiots handle it. The game is set. The real show is just beginning.
Yo. Isn't that the former director Fang? Oh, wait. Now I should call her Miss Fang. Haven't you been kicked out enough, coming back this early in the morning just to get yourself humiliated?
Move. I'm here to get my personal stuff from my desk. And to do the final financial handover.
Chairman Fang has made it clear, ingrates like you and dogs are not allowed in. Take one more step forward, and my baton won't miss. If it happens to scrape that face of yours, we'll have to keep you company tonight. Ha ha ha. How dare he come back?
Chairman Feng just left. And the factory is already in such chaos.
Showing up now is just asking to be cursed at. Chairman Feng was such a good man.
Gone just like that. I'm afraid Fang Corporation is really finished now.
I said move.
Yo, Feng Shui. Kicked out with nothing. A homeless dog still has the nerve to come back. You want to come back and beg me for a meal? Everyone, look. This is our Feng family's eldest daughter. Even after being thrown out, she has the audacity to come crawling back.
Feng Chengzong, this car cost 2.8 million. If you don't want me to make a phone call right now to report you for embezzlement, then shut your mouth.
Don't you slander me here. I'm the chairman. I spend my own money. What business is it of yours? Cough.
Whose money is it? You know better than I do. Spending it like this, are you planning to take Shen Suchin with you inside? Yo. Isn't this our former big director? Tuck your feet in. Make way for them. So they don't say we won't even let a stray dog in.
Why bother being polite with him, sis, Feng Shui? All that crap of yours, I stuffed it behind the door in the trash, if you want it. Move it yourself.
Jiang Xiaobing, didn't Feng Chengzong tell you that this financial system's secondary password is dynamic encryption? Without my authorization, you can't even access tomorrow's payroll process.
You're not scaring me. I graduated with a degree in accounting. What crappy system can't I handle?
Accounting degree? I think it's a degree in cooking the books. This 30 million deposit, you actually dared to list it as other receivables. With this accounting structure, any experienced auditor can spot the problem. You think they won't see the issue with this money?
Chengzong, come quick. This brat is talking nonsense.
Feng Shui, what business is it of yours? Hand over the password. Take your crap and get out.
This factory is Dad's life's work. Dad said this is the root of our Feng family. Now he's gone. If the factory also collapses, he won't rest in peace. Whether you kick me out or disown me, that's all in the past. But the bank is coming in a few days to review the loan renewal. If they find this mess in the accounts, the Feng company is done for. I thought this girl was so tough. But after all that, she can't bear to part with the old man's legacy. Women are soft-hearted, can't achieve great things.
Just like a woman. In the end, she can't let go of this crappy factory. Since you're willing to clean up my mess, then as soon as the bank loan is renewed, I'll mortgage and sell the factory, and then kick you out later. For Dad's sake, I'll give you this chance. Lao Bing, move aside.
Feng Chengzong, you think I'll still be your stepping stone? This bank trap is one you walked into yourself. I'll personally seal off every path you take. What you owe Dad and what you owe me, you'll pay back all of it.
Feng Shui, what the hell is this string of English you typed? Looks like you're deleting system files.
It's a decoy for the underlying data. To fool the bank's audit, we have to disguise the code layer of the mortgage record as routine bad debt provisions. If you don't get it, go get some water and stop blocking the light. It's only because Chengzong is kind-hearted that he's giving you a chance to redeem yourself. You'd better hurry up. I have plans with Mrs. Lee this afternoon. We're going golfing. Don't hold up our rich lady's social circle.
All right. Since you can't bear to see Dad's hard work go to waste, and you're willing to bow your head and work, I'll give you that respect. As long as you make the books look perfect, and help me secure the loan renewal, here's a few $100 to start. Go buy yourself some decent clothes. Once it's done, I'll give you another 20,000. That's enough for you to live well back in the countryside for years.
20,000? Brother, you're so generous. I hope after the bank money comes through, you're still smiling like that. You actually left the gambling and illegal transfer files brazenly sitting on your local hard drive, Feng Chengzong. With an IQ like that, it's a miracle you're still alive. Your ancestors must have burned some serious incense. Got the evidence. All the plans can now proceed.
Chengzong, Mom got someone to buy you top-grade snow fungus. Oh, Shu Yi's here too. Oh dear, why didn't you say something? Mom could have prepared. Even though you don't work at the factory anymore, Mom can't bear to see you suffer. I got someone to find you a good match you'd never find on your own.
A good match.
It's Mr. Wang from Yinghe City in the south. He's a billionaire tycoon. He said if you agree to marry him, he'll inject 20 million into our Feng Corporation as a bride price. Then your brother's factory can go public. And you'll be a rich lady too. It's a win-win, a fantastic opportunity.
That bald Wang, who's nearly 60, drank and beat away 3 wives. Shensukin, are you marrying off your daughter or selling her?
How can you talk like that, girl? What's wrong with being older? Older men know how to care for you. A young lady like you will have to marry sooner or later. What makes you look down on Mr. Wang?
Exactly, Feng Shui, go over there and behave. Take that $20 million in betrothal gifts and bring it back to the Feng family. Consider it repaying your father for raising you all these years. The 20 million betrothal gift is just right for me. My cousin has been hounding me every day. Once this money comes in, I'll pay him back half first. To shut him up, the remaining 10 million will keep us afloat for a while.
Shuyi, I'm a woman too, let me be honest with you. At your age, with your poor appearance, what decent rich man would want you? Mr. Wang doesn't despise you, that's the fortune you've earned over 8 lifetimes. Marry him and become a rich wife, and you can still help your own family. What a great deal. Don't be ungrateful.
Exactly. My sister is right.
Feng Shui, you're a woman. All you want in life is to marry into a good family, right?
Mr. Wang's condition.
So many women would kill for it. And you're playing hard to get.
Shuyi, Mom really means well. Marry him, and you'll have a good home, and your brother and the factory can also get better. Your father is watching from heaven.
He'll be grateful to you too. Just think of it as fulfilling the old man's wish, okay?
Feng Shui, I'm laying it on the line today. If you still consider yourself a Feng, then marry him obediently. If not, fine. Then don't come to the factory anymore. When the factory goes under, you'll be the sinner of the Feng family. Let's see how you explain to your dead father.
So, in your eyes, my only value is to be sold by you for money.
Sell sounds so harsh. Mom's finding you a good match. Mr. Wang may be a bit older, but he's willing to offer 20 million as betrothal gift. Such a blessing.
Feng Shui, you're ridiculous. You still have illusions about this so-called mother. You thought she favored sons over daughters, but in her eyes, you're just goods to be sold by the pound. I can't bear this blessing. I won't agree to this. You'd better drop it now.
Feng Shui, you don't get a say.
Feng Shui, you're just a girl who'll marry out eventually. Exchanging you for 20 million investment for your brother is your only worth in this life. Don't be ungrateful.
Since you want that 20 million so badly, you go marry him yourself.
Put that down. You're not allowed to take anything from this factory.
Well hit, you clueless little brat. Why didn't you die with your father?
Shut up. You're not worthy to mention my dad. Shensukin, I actually thought about letting you off. I was so stupid. The company and the old house you've always treated as your own, I'll take them all back. You won't keep a single thing. I've already cleared your debts. Good luck passing the upcoming audit. From now on, we're done.
Oh, cutting ties. Who do you think you are? Get out. You're no longer a Feng.
Honey, that bitch left so easily. With the bank loan renewal audit coming up, she won't secretly sabotage us, will she?
Sabotage. She wouldn't dare. Not even with 10 times the nerve.
Kuling, rest assured. I just have to wave and shed a few tears, and she'll come crawling back obediently, and work like a slave for the Feng family.
Haha, Mom's right. A woman, in the end, has to beg to live under a man's thumb.
Fan Chengzong, you think today is your turnaround? No, this is the first step of my revenge. I'm looking for Manager Liu from the credit department. I have evidence of major financial fraud regarding the Feng factory's mortgage loan to submit.
Miss Feng, If this evidence is true,
Mr. Feng Chengzong would be suspected of providing false financial reports to defraud a loan. More seriously, as a major shareholder with 30% equity, you didn't sign the mortgage agreement. This loan is illegal.
That's right. I didn't sign. This 20 million loan is legally untenable. Manager Liu, I demand your bank immediately start a dispute investigation and freeze the loan process immediately. If you release the loan now, this 20 million bad debt. Manager Liu, you might face criminal liability.
Finance, immediately stop all loan approval processes for Feng's factory.
Manager Liu, how's it going? When will the money arrive? My factory is waiting for the loan renewal to continue production. Sorry, Mr. Feng.
We received a real name report that you're involved in major equity disputes and false accounting.
The loan process is temporarily suspended. We need a 1-week detailed investigation. What? How can it be false accounting? Who reported it? Is it that little brat Feng Shui?
Please leave.
You fell for it.
Feng Shui, you ungrateful little traitor. I'm going to kill you.
Feng Chengzong. Like it. This is a surprise I prepared just for you.
Nice car, Mr. Feng. I heard you went to the bank to get the money. Where is it? Guys, the 30 million principal plus interest. When are you gonna pay up? Brother Biao, something unexpected happened. There was a hiccup with the loan. Please give me a few more days. I'll personally deliver it to you. More days? Feng Chengzong, do you think I'm too nice?
Don't hit me, it's not my fault. It was my brother-in-law who spent the money.
If I don't see the money in 3 days, I'll not only strip your factory of all machines, but also chop off your 2 paws and feed them to the dogs. You hear me? Yes, I understand. Brother Biao, I'll get the money, I promise. Shu Yi, Brother Biao's crew are ruthless. Feng Chengzong is backed into a corner. He'll definitely be borrowing from everyone crazy.
He's not crazy enough yet. Lao Li, go contact those old creditors of the factories now. Tell them to come by tonight too. And find a stranger, and give this business card, casually leak it to Jiang Xiaobing, show him a way out. When Feng Chengzong is desperate, you'll take any knife handed to you. But you don't know that knife has blades on both sides. The moment you grip it tight, your palm will rot.
30 million, Chengzong. Tell mom the truth. When did you owe Brother Biao so much money? How dare he beat you like this?
Alright, stop asking.
Mom, what good does it do to worry about his face now? Brother Biao said, if he doesn't get the money, he'll take the factory. That's 20 million. If it's gone, I'll divorce your son immediately.
Divorce, divorce. You only care about money. Where am I supposed to conjure up money now?
Brother, sister, stop fighting, there's hope. I've asked around. This Master Kun is a famous money god in Shengjing. He specializes in large bridge loans. He doesn't check credit, only collateral. Most importantly, he and Brother Biao don't get along. As long as we ask for his help, Brother Biao won't dare to cause trouble again.
Master Kunken, I've heard so much about you. I'd like to borrow 10 million from you to tide things over. We can negotiate the interest. Don't be nervous, Brother Feng. I've heard about your situation. It's not easy for young people to start a business. Inevitably, you'll hit some bumps. Here, have some tea first. Master Kun, you are so reasonable. I was screwed over by those snobbish bankers. The banks these days are really unreasonable. We businessmen value loyalty above all. You want 10 million? No problem. Oh, Master Kun. You are really our lifesaver.
I've prepared the contract. Service fee is 20%. That's the standard in the industry. I'll waive the other miscellaneous fees.
Repay within 1 month. As for the interest rate, we'll sign at the lowest. I'll sign right now. As long as I get the money to settle the debt with Brother Biao, Master Kun, you are like a father to me. Brother Feng, you're straightforward. The money will be in your account by tomorrow afternoon. Wishing your factory great success. And may you rise step by step.
Feng Chengyu, Feng Chengzong. You never disappoint, do you? Give you an inch, and you take a mile. But the money comes easy, paying it back will be tough.
Brother-in-law, the money's in. Uncle Kun is really generous, giving away 10 million in cash just like that. Alright, once this 10 million comes in, let's see who dares to talk behind my back.
Honey, you're amazing, but I just don't get it. Why are we in such deep debt now? Why not just borrow 30 million from Uncle Kun?
What do you know? If we took 30 million to pay off the debt, how much would I have left?
Oh, you're so far-sighted, honey. What about the remaining payment for our Porsche?
Pay it. And while you're at it, get that necklace you liked yesterday. First, send 2 million to Brother Biao as a peace offering. Deposit the rest into my personal account. Show off this 10 million first. Let those bankers see that I, Feng Chengzong, not only didn't go under, but got rich. After brother-in-law Lao Li and his crew got fired, they've been making a fuss about severance pay. Are you out of your mind? Those old bastards think they deserve money from me. Not a penny of severance pay. Shu Yi. You were right about everything. Feng Chengzong took the money, not only didn't pay off the debt, but also withheld everyone's severance pay.
As expected. Someone like him only sees the immediate gains, but ignores the dangers beneath. Uncle Lee, this is my own savings. Take it back and distribute it to everyone. Let the uncles live peacefully for now.
You still care about us. Your father is lucky to have such a good daughter. It's just this factory.
Lawyer Joe.
Miss Feng. The new company, Shui Capitals, all procedures have been fully compliant and filed. Benefits are double what they were at the original factory. The new company even has contracts ready.
Uncle Lee, don't worry, the factory's roots won't be cut. Now take Lawyer Joe to meet everyone, and sign the contracts. Feng Chengzong, go ahead and overdraw. When Uncle Kun's debt, Brother Biao's knife, and your pathetic vanity collide, I'll make sure you die a miserable death.
Chengzong, in all my life, I've never seen such a big gold Buddha. If I take this out, those old neighbors will be green with envy.
Mom, buy it. As long as you like it, I could even buy you a solid gold guanyin.
Honey, where's my necklace? You promised to give it to me.
Charge it. Wrap up all three.
Mr. Feng, you're really generous. Mrs. Feng and the young mistress are so lucky.
Now this is what I call living. That good-for-nothing daughter of mine, Feng Shuyi, keeps saying the factory is going under. I think she just can't stand to see her brother succeed. She wants to hold on to those scrap metal for the rest of her life. Now it's all good. Now that we're rid of that jinx, we've struck it rich instead.
Mom.
Shuyi is probably squatting by the roadside eating instant noodles right now.
Let's go eat that 8,000 yuan per person.
Japanese meal later. Post it on Moments so she can see what a world of difference really means.
Brother-in-law.
I still feel uneasy.
That $50 million shortfall on our books and the 3 production lines we mortgaged to Brother Biao. If the bank audit team actually enters the workshop tomorrow, won't we be completely exposed?
Jiang Xiaobing, look at you, so spineless.
With Chengzong here.
What are you afraid of?
Audit. Jiang Xiaobing, do you think I've been running around all this time just twiddling my thumbs? Brother-in-law, you mean the bank people won't come to the factory at all tomorrow? Take a look, Manager Liu. This is the cash I got from the factory. That woman Feng Shui reported me because she didn't get her share of the family assets. $3 million. Isn't that enough to prove I can pay back?
Manager Liu, we're all friends here. Tomorrow's on-site audit. I think there's no need to make a big deal out of it. Just sign a document, and 20 million will be in the account by afternoon. Everyone wins.
Since Chairman Feng's cash flow is fine, those complaint letters are just waste paper. As for the audit, I can just issue a passing report directly. Did you hear that? Manager Lu is already in my pocket. Tomorrow, we'll just go to the bank and sign for the money. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
You're amazing, honey. Once we get the money, let's first put down a deposit on that riverside villa.
Move. Let's move tomorrow. Once I have money, I'll buy up that shantytown where Feng Shui lives, the whole thing, and turn it into a toilet. Let her stay in the gutter for life. Ha ha ha.
Dad, after tomorrow, Feng Chengzong will lose everything. The Feng family, I will finally take it back clean. This revenge is about to succeed.
Miss Feng, something's gone wrong at Shengjing Bank. Manager Lu just cancelled the on-site audit of Feng's factory. Not only that, he also added an extra 10 million in credit. Tomorrow morning, the signing ceremony for a 30 million loan will be held.
Feng Chengzong must have used the money he borrowed from Brother Kun to fake the cash flow at the bank. And he bribed Manager Lu. How stupid. Originally, just being unable to pay debts would have been a civil dispute at most. Now, to get money, he fabricates assets and scams the bank for a 30 million loan. That directly turns into a financial fraud criminal case.
But Miss Feng. Feng's factory has always had a good reputation in the industry.
Plus, Manager Lu is fully backing them inside the bank.
If they really get that 30 million tomorrow,
they might actually use that money
to plug all the holes
and make a complete comeback. He won't make a comeback. I never thought my foolish brother could still struggle before his fall. Fine. I like to strike him hard. When he thinks he's happiest. Hey. Isn't this the one who turned down Mr. Wang's 20 million and refused to be a wealthy wife, Miss Feng, so high and mighty? How come after leaving the Feng family, you can't even afford a meal? Now you're at the bank begging for a small loan.
Huling, why waste words on someone like her? Mr. Cheng will be here soon along with Manager Lu for the 30 million signing ceremony. That's what I call skill. Once this big money hits the account, we'll be the top family in Shengjing, a prestigious and wealthy household. When that happens, let's see how he can still act tough with us. What kind of attitude is that? I'm warning you, today is a big day for the Feng family. Even if you kneel and beg me for allowance, I won't acknowledge you, you jinx.
That 30 million hasn't even materialized on paper yet. But you're already dreaming big about being aristocrats. All talk, Shen Sukin. I'm here to handle my own business, which has nothing to do with either of you. Handle business, with you looking so broke.
Do you even have 200 bucks on you?
Coming to the VIP lounge to do business.
Manager. Where's the lobby manager?
Miss, our VIP lounge requires a minimum balance of 500,000 to enter. If you're just here for the air conditioning or to handle basic transactions, please queue up in the main hall outside. Please don't disturb our distinguished VIP clients.
You hear that? 500,000. You couldn't scrape that together even if you sold yourself. Get out of here now, don't drag the Feng family down with you and let everyone laugh at us.
Going on about noble family and VIP. You are just a bunch of people standing on a powder keg holding torches. Enjoy your laughter while you can. Take a few more pictures. After today, you might not even have enough for a plastic bag, not a cent left. Sweetie.
Even at death's door, you still dare to curse our Feng family. Ah. It's broken, it's broken. Let go, it's broken.
Keep your claws to yourself. Next time, I'll chop them off for you.
Feng Shuyi, how dare you come here? I'm warning you. The asset evaluation of Feng's factory is fully compliant. The loan approval process had no issues. Your little whistleblower materials are all baseless. If you dare cause more trouble, I'll sue you for defamation.
Manager Lu, the process is compliant. Then what about Feng Chengzi's account? A sudden 30 million deficit. Did it just appear out of thin air? Or did you accept something you shouldn't have and already cover it up for him?
Stop slandering me here. Security, arrest this crazy woman.
Hey, Chengzong, Mom is at the bank right now. Manager Lu personally came out to meet us. That damned girl, I'm dealing with her now.
Mom, forget about that bitch. Help. Hurry. Something terrible happened.
Chengzong, what's wrong? Don't scare me.
The bank suddenly suspended our transfer authority. The company account is frozen.
What?
Cousin has given the word. By noon tomorrow, if I can't come up with the 5 million interest and late fees, they'll chop off my hands first. Mom, save me. I don't want to be crippled. The seal. Where is Dad's personal backup seal? Manager Lou said before, as long as I have that seal as proof, the old man still has an emergency fund as collateral, the loan can be pushed through. Mom, find Feng Shi quickly, before the old man died, he must have given the seal to her.
Shu Yi, Mom is begging you, Mom is kowtowing to you. If your brother ends up crippled, the Feng family will have no heir. If you just take out the seal and save your brother, I'll let you come back as chairman, okay? Please, save him.
Feng Chengzong's debt. Let him pay for it with his own life. As for that seal, he did give it to me. But don't even think about touching it.
This girl is way too cruel. Her own mother is kneeling and begging.
How can she be so cold? For some money.
She doesn't even care if her own brother lives or dies. She's truly a terrible person.
Mom, you look so pathetic right now.
I'm your mother. How can you talk to me like that?
When you drove me out into the storm, when I married that abusive man, why didn't you think about that then? You forced me to sign the renunciation of the inheritance agreement. It was written clearly. Debts go to Feng Chengzong. Now it's exploded. You want to drag me down. Dream on.
Ru Yi, that's your own brother. As long as you're willing to save him, anything you want, Mom will give you.
Too late. Even if you kneel here till you die, I won't even blink, Manager Lu. Now do you still want to kick me out? Or are you going to kneel along with her?
FTH, this is the Xianyun Supreme Black Card. Impossible. There are fewer than 100 of these in the world. How do you have something like this?
Manager Lu, this card has the ultimate auditing authority over all branch violations of Shengjing Bank and their business operations. What if the vice president sees your private transfer records? What do you think his reaction will be?
Miss Feng. I'm very sorry. The lower branch failed in supervision, causing you distress. Lu Jinchai, you are suspected of illegally canceling audits, accepting massive bribes, immediate suspension, referral to judicial authorities. Additionally, the 8 million cash under Feng Chengzong's name. The pledge is suspected of money laundering. Has been fully frozen according to law.
It's over. All over.
Hello, Economic Crime Investigation Unit. I am the former financial director of Feng's factory, Feng Shui. I report the current legal representative, Feng Chengzong, for allegedly falsifying financial reports, fraudulently obtaining loans, illegal fundraising. Evidence, receipts, and recordings have all been sent to your email. Please check immediately.
Feng Chengzong, you gutless turtle. Get the hell out here. He's got some nerve. Owing me money and not paying. And trying to pawn off a bunch of junk equipment. Fake accounting to fool me. You think I run a scrapyard? Biao GE, that bastard's in there playing dead. Maybe we should torch this piece of junk car, see if he comes out. What's the rush? Chairman Feng is now a celebrity. Let everyone see this big shot. His pathetic look. Look, this is the guy who's always blowing smoke. Saying he'd take the factory public. Chairman Feng.
When he deducts our bonuses.
And calls us parasites. Where's that arrogance now? Puffed.
What a joke of a chairman. The finance department said he took all the factory's emergency funds and lost it at an underground casino. Next month's wages are gone. A waste like him deserves to be beaten to death. Hey everyone, look.
The red Porsche is now a red paint can. That's what happens to Chairman Feng. Mr. Feng, the Economic Crime Unit has filed a case.
Feng Chengzong won't be around much longer.
This is just the beginning, Feng Chengzong. The 50 million chain reaction has only popped the first one.
We'll guard the front gate. Let's see how long this bastard can hide. Brothers, block the back door. Don't let this rat escape through a crack.
Shui.
Sis, my dear sister, it's great you're here. Say what you need to, but stand.
Don't touch me with your dirty hands. You can't afford this outfit. Sis, I was wrong. I'm not human.
I was blinded by greed. I shouldn't have, for 20 million, made you leave with nothing. I'm a beast. Had enough slapping? What exactly are you trying to say? Please save me, sis.
The Alga has made it clear. By noon tomorrow, if I can't come up with 10 million,
They'll cut my tendons. They really dare to kill? 10 million. That hole of yours is over 50 million in total.
why would Bialga believe you can pay it back? He doesn't. So he wants the interest first. The 10 million is just interest and late fees. We'll deal with the principal later.
Interest alone is 10 million. Feng Chengzong, when you signed the contract, did you think you wouldn't have to pay it back?
Or that Dad would rise from his coffin to cover it for you. That 50 million hole of yours cut you into 8 pieces, sell you by the pound and still not cover the interest. No. You have a way. You're a top certified public accountant.
You know those accounts better than anyone.
Help me cook the books, to smooth over the hole.
And then take the dad's personal seal you have. As long as the books are clean and the seal is there, a new bank loan will come through. Shu Yi, if you help me get through this, I'll give you half the factory. No, I'll give you most of it.
Haha, give me half. Fan Chengzong, you're so generous. Fan Chengzong. You're handing me half of your debt of 50 million, the mess that's about to be forced into bankruptcy by the court and liquidated, half of it. You want me to cook the books and take the fall for you in prison. Your scheme is so obvious, even the king of hell can hear it.
Yes. As long as the books are faked, as long as we get the new investment money, we can cash out and run, bam.
Did the loan shark scare your memory away? Open your damn eyes and look at the last line you signed with your own bloody fingerprint. Upon signing, Feng Chenzhou inherits the factory and all assets, and assumes all debts of the factory and family. He will have no further connection with Feng Shuyi.
You knew all along. You'd already found out the factory had a bank loan, 20 million in debt, and deliberately added that clause to the agreement. You set me up.
Set you up? That day at the funeral, you and Mom forced me to sign it. You grabbed the factory like a dog fighting over a turd. I even warned you, when you eat meat, watch out for bones with poison. Now that you're poisoned, you blame me. You vicious bitch.
I'll kill you. Let go of me. Save your strength.
Chairman Feng. The factory being seized is inevitable. But I recall Mom still has that old house. That area is decent. If we can sell it before that, it might clear a little cash for you and save your legs. The old house. Right. There's still the old house.
The old house. Right. There's still the old house. Mom, sell the house. Sell this old house quickly. I've asked around. This area is going to be demolished soon. If we sell now, we can get 60 million in cash.
Selling this house? It's your father's legacy. If we sell, where will we live? On the streets?
If we don't sell, I'm dead. Brother Biao's men are camped out at the alley entrance right now. Mom, do you want this broken house? Or your son's life? Now.
Brother-in-law.
Why don't we go borrow from Uncle Kun again?
Pay off Brother Biao first.
Then figure something out later. Borrow from Uncle Kun again? You think I'm not dying fast enough? Is that it? One more loan? You want me to be in debt for the rest of my life?
It hurts so much.
Kuling, what's wrong? Where does it hurt?
I haven't had my period for months. I secretly bought a test and took it.
And what was the result?
2 lines, Mom. I'm pregnant. It's Chengzong's child.
Pregnant. I'm going to have a grandchild. Heaven has opened its eyes.
I'm having a son. Mom, we have to sell this old house even more now. Sis, you're really the hero of the family. This child came at the perfect time.
Mom, this child is the eldest grandson of the Feng family. It's Dad's blessing from heaven. But Mom, look at our situation.
Do you want the Feng family's eldest grandson to be born into debt?
Kuling, don't cry. It's bad for your health.
Mom, sell this old house. Take the money and we'll get far away. Buy a decent house in the south. So your grandchild can live in a good place from the start.
Aren't you the most loving toward Changzong?
If Brother Bao cuts off his hands and feet,
Then this child will be born without a father. Fine, sell it. For my grandchild, I don't want this old house anymore, sell it.
Ha ha ha.
Feng Chengzong, Shen Sukin. Go ahead and put on this act. After you sign the contract, count the deposit, and think you've finally escaped, you'll discover that this old house, 5 years ago, was already mine. That scene will be quite something.
Mom. Queelin's pregnancy couldn't have come at a better time. What do you call that? This is heaven's way of saying I'm not done yet. Tomorrow, when the realtor sends the 5 million down payment, we'll buy tickets straight to Sonia.
Yes, yes. We'll buy a seaside villa down south, hire 3 or 4 maids, so my grandson can be born a little prince. As for those paupers at the factory, they can go to hell. If they want their wages, they can ask the king of hell.
5 million won't last us a lifetime. Last time at the bank, manager Liu let it slip. That old bastard secretly left 30% of the dry shares to Feng Shui. That bitch, that's all money. We have to find a way to get it back.
Don't mention that biased old ghost. His heart is in the dogs. Chengzong is the root of the Feng family, but he, behind our backs, gave a worthless daughter so many shares.
Exactly, exactly. What does Feng Shui think she is? Why should she get 30%? Brother-in-law, we can't let him off easy. Mom, why are you angry? Once we settle in Sonia, I have plenty of dirty tricks to squeeze all the shares out of that girl. Seaside villa? Grandson? Chairman Feng? You sure have some nice dreams. I could hear you farting from the alley. You, Brother Biao. You're here. Your 3 days are up. 30 million principal plus 2 million interest. If you're short a single cent of that 2 million interest today, I'll use this silk robe as your burial shroud. Brother Biao, don't be rash. I have a solution. This old house is in a prime location. It's worth 60 million. Sell it. I'll pay you back everything. Principal and interest. Old lady, your son owes me 32 million. You told me the house is for your grandson? Fine, then you pay for him.
I have no money, but no one touches this house.
Shuyi, I'm sorry, I was a jerk.
Mom was wrong before, I'm kneeling to you. Shui, your brother is dying. On his deathbed, he just wants to see you. Please forgive him. Otherwise, he'll die with his eyes open.
What did you say? Where? I'll come home right away.
My dear sister. You're really something, sibling love. Such an obvious trap, and you actually fell for it.
Looks like your leg healed quickly.
Miss Feng.
You've got guts.
Too bad now you're just a pawn to settle the debt.
Robiao, wait, don't hit.
We don't have money right now. But we have people.
Oh. My sister-in-law, Feng Shuyi, she's a top-tier white-collar worker. From Chengnan, Zhonghua City. You know Boss Wang, right? Boss Wang has had his eye on her. He said before, as long as we deliver her to him, he's willing to pay 20 million. Just trick her into coming and give her to President Wang. 20 million in cash, directly transferred.
You hear that? 20 million, Feng Shuyi. As a daughter of the Feng family, your only value is to use your body to pay off my debts. That's your fate, and your duty.
Shuyi, don't blame Mom for being cruel. Your brother is the only son of the Feng family. If he becomes disabled, the Feng family line will end. For the Feng family, not to mention making you accompany Boss Wang, even if it means your death, you have to bear it. Consider it repayment for my raising you.
Since everyone's here, then I won't hold back. Shuyi, I've already prepared the 20 million check. Tonight, you'll come with me obediently. Come. Let your husband see that cold face of yours. How long can you keep up that icy look in bed?
Wang Dahai, I've been waiting for this moment.
You bitch, you dare hit me. Bro Biao, cripple her for me.
Wan Dahai wants to take me away. You should take a look at this list first, then see if you still want to do it.
How did you get these?
The earthwork project in the western suburbs. Embezzled 40 million public funds illegally within 5 years. Forged VAT invoices. One phone call from me, and the Economic Crime Investigation Unit can freeze all your accounts right now. By then, you might not even have enough money for a coffin.
Feng Chengzong. You son of a bitch. You dare to use that demon to screw me over. Get out. Get out. You came here on purpose. Miss Feng, this is obviously a trap. A guy like Feng Chengzong could never regret anything. If you go in now, you're walking right into the lion's den.
I know. But since they want to play, I'll just add the final spark.
Chairman Feng. You've got some nerve, huh? Now the golden goose has flown away. My principal of 20 million plus interest. How are you gonna pay it back? Biao Gay, grab her. She has the Xiangyan black card. Before the old man died, he gave her all his private money. Just tie her up, and we'll have as much as we want.
That's right, Biao Ji. That brat doesn't care about her brother's life. She's a cold-blooded killer. Cut off her hand, use her finger to swipe the card.
Ah. You were always the sacrifice of the Feng family. Hand over the card.
Miss Shen, when you begged me on the phone to come back for one last meeting, you weren't acting like this. Fan Chengzong. Selling out your own sister for money. Is this the proud behavior of the Feng heir you boast about? Biao Ji. You want money, but this card is globally registered with real names. Without my facial recognition, it's just a useless piece of plastic. And if anything happens to me in the old mansion, my lawyer and the people behind me will take over everything immediately. Do you think it's worth losing your entire gang over 20 million?
Damn it, I've been in this game for years, and I've never been threatened by a woman. I'll smash this Feng guy's head first, then slowly pry your mouth open. Ah.
Kun.
Mr. Kun. What are you doing here? Mr. Kun, you came just in time. As long as you help me deal with Biao, I will definitely repay you that 10 million. Chairman Feng, Manager Liu is inside, trying to earn merit, and he's confessed everything. You used my money to fill the hole of your bankruptcy. Now the hole has collapsed. Do you still have money? The principal of 10 million, plus the 5 million in interest from your breach, totals 15 million. Today, either I see the money, or I see your head. Mr. Kun. This punk still owes me 30 million in principal, and 2 million in interest. That adds up to 32 million. We also have to make a living. Biao. In this Shengjing, you dare to steal food from me?
No, I wouldn't dare.
It's all up to Mr. Kun. Miss Feng. Thanks to the one you sent over the day before yesterday, that financial breakdown chart, otherwise...
This old fox almost got tricked by that false shell factory. Yes, almost got caught. You flatter me, Mr. Kun. Since we're partners, I naturally can't let someone like him drag you down. You know each other. Feng Shui, you actually allied with outsiders to plot against your own brother.
You ungrateful snake. Are you just waiting for us to die, so you can take this old house for yourself? Miss Shen. You'd better worry about
how to repay those tens of millions in debt first. I have money. I can pay it back.
This old Feng residence just got a demolition notice. The land is worth at least 60 million. 60 million. That's the post-demolition price.
Right now, I only want money. 3 days from now, if I don't see 15 million, Biao, this loser is yours to deal with. Got it, Kun. I'll make it clean. 60 million. Chengzong. We have to sell the house. Hurry up and find a buyer. As long as we sell the house, we can pay off the debt and still have over 10 million left. We can go south. We can turn things around. This house was left by Dad.
The owner's name probably isn't that easy to change. Shut up. I am the owner of this house. I am the only male heir of the Feng family. You, a married daughter, don't even think about getting a single penny, Mom.
Find a buyer who pays quickly, even if we have to lower the price. As long as we get cash, we'll leave immediately.
We must not give that bitch any chance. Then go ahead and try. See if this old house worth 60 million.
Will end up being your lifesaver. or the grave that buries you.
Shuyi. The new company under your name, I saw its financial report. In just a few months, net profit quadrupled. You're still so impressive. Back then, if you hadn't helped me restructure assets and cut off that bad debt, I'd have gone bankrupt by now. You flatter me, Mr. Kun.
You helped me play this role well, and I guarantee your project next year will go smoothly. We're just getting what we need. The play has reached its climax.
Feng Chengzong now has two huge burdens. Brother Biao's 32 million is due. My 15 million with interest has also come due. The final deadline. Soon, you'll get what you want. But there's one thing I don't understand.
You could take the property deed anytime.
And have the bailiffs evict them. Why go through all this trouble? Have me force them to sell their house? Just evict them directly. Too easy for them.
That old house is the last root of the Feng family. And in their eyes, the last piece of fat. When they're driven to desperation, and they're holding that property deed they think is real, what do you think they'll do? They'll take a risk. Sell the house secretly without telling the creditors. To pay off the debt and, more importantly, to pocket the remaining 10 million.
That's right. As long as they dare to sign that sale contract and accept that deposit, the situation changes completely. It's no longer a family dispute,
but a particularly huge criminal contract fraud. What I want is not them on the street. I want them behind bars, to spend the rest of their lives paying back every penny they owe my father. To kill, first destroy the spirit. To ruin, first cut off all paths. Shuyi, when it comes to this precise attack on human nature, in Shengjing, no one is your match.
President Feng. Every time I look at these files,
I admire
the former chairman's foresight. 5 years ago, he found out that Feng Chengzong embezzled $2 million of public funds to gamble, and knew this son was utterly rotten.
So the former chairman secretly commissioned me,
under the guise of early inheritance,
to transfer the ownership of this old mansion, worth $60 million, cleanly,
into your name.
Back then, Dad, when he painstakingly set up this scheme, Shen Suqin was standing guard outside the study, calculating how to strip the Feng family bare. Exactly. The former chairman knew Miss Shen too well. He knew that for Feng Chengzong,
she would do anything, so he specifically had someone make a fake property deed so convincing it could pass for real, and deliberately let her steal it. Shen Suqin treated that worthless piece of paper as if it were her life, guarding it for 5 years.
She thought she held the Feng family's lifeline. But she didn't know that it was a trap Dad left for her, a ticket straight to hell. If they had just behaved, they could have lived in it for the rest of their lives. But Feng Chengzong chose the greediest path. President Feng, the bait is set. The buyer I arranged, Boss Chen, has already put the word out on the black market. He'll buy the old mansion for 60 million in full,
as long as they dare to sign.
A 5 million cash deposit will be settled on the spot.
Lawyer Joe. As long as Shen Suqin and Feng Chengzong sign.
And take the 5 million, then the charge is nailed down, right?
It's rock solid.
Contract fraud of 5 million, which is an especially huge amount, starts at 10 years, plus Feng Chengzong's previous loan fraud, embezzlement, combined punishment for multiple crimes. He'll never get out in this lifetime. Never get out. That's too good for him. I want him to watch with his own eyes as his prideful power, money, and what he calls his status as the eldest grandson of the Feng family, all turn to ashes.
That old bastard Kun Ye. They cut off the water and electricity. They're trying to trap us here and kill us.
Biao Ji's men are animals too. They play funeral music at the door every day. I hear that sound even when I close my eyes at night.
Mom, is there any water left? My throat is burning up.
Son. I gave you the last half cup of rust water. Mom can't even swallow her own spit now. Jiang Qiuling, you've been hiding water. Give your man a drink quick, he's dying of thirst. Stay away from me. This water is for the one in my belly, the eldest grandson of the Feng family. Feng Chengzong is useless now. Drinking it won't magically make money to pay off debts. You jinx. Without him, where would the child come from? Give me the water.
Don't touch me. The Feng family is collapsing. And you're still dreaming of being Empress Dowager. If we can't sell this house, we'll all starve to death here.
Sell the house. Those agents today, they all ran away when they saw the property deed. Who would buy a property with unclear ownership? What a mess.
That deed was given to me personally by your father. How is the ownership unclear? It must be Feng Shuyi, that bitch tampered with it.
Brother-in-law, we're saved. I found a buyer. Who? Who would take this house?
A boss Chen from another province. He specializes in developing disputed properties.
He said, as long as the location is good, a bit of fuzzy ownership, he can get it sorted through connections.
How much is he offering?
5 million. Boss Chen said, as long as we agree, he'll come with the contract and cash right away. Sign it right here in this old house. Bringing cash.
5 million in cash, on the spot.
Yes. No bank transfer, straight cash. Boss Chen is waiting nearby right now. Who cares about the deed? Whatever deed, as long as it can get us 5 million, it's the real deal. Mom, bring out the seal. Xiaofang, now tell Boss Chen to come with the money.
Brother-in-law, Boss Chen.
I risked my life to get you in here. Kunye's men have surrounded the place like an iron bucket.
I bribed them with 2 cartons of cigarettes to bring them in.
Boss Feng, old Madam Shen. If it weren't for Brother Xiaobing's silver tongue, I would never have waded into this mess. With the scene outside, you've angered a living demon. Boss Chen, cut the crap. Did you bring the 5 million deposit? That was the afternoon price. This house is now a time bomb. I'm risking getting my hands chopped off by Kunye to take it. The deposit can only be 1 million. The remaining 3 million will be transferred after the deed transfer tomorrow at noon. If you don't agree, I'll take my suitcase and leave.
Don't go, Boss Chen. Sell. Sell even for 1 million.
What are you standing there for? With 1 million in cash, we can pack up and flee tonight.
Are we supposed to stay here and wait to die?
We can sign. But I'll be upfront. Is this property deed really real? If I hand over this money, and a real owner shows up tomorrow, there will be bloodshed.
Rest assured. This house was left to me by my old man. It was left to me. The deed is right here with me. I am the sole owner. No one can take it away.
Deal. See you at the housing bureau tomorrow at noon. Haha, money. I'm rich. I won't die. Miss Feng, the deed is signed. That old woman, to get this case of money, swore up and down that she's the sole owner.
When a person is drowning, even a barbed wire they'll grab tightly.
That family is going crazy over that money. They've probably already started dreaming of fleeing to another city. What's the next step?
The sweeter the dream, the harder the fall.
Well, if it isn't Mrs. Feng, I heard that you're Changzong.
Lost the factory to loan sharks. So you're packing up and going back to the countryside to farm? Hey, you poor wretch. Mind your own business. Shengjing is too small to contain my son, the true dragon. We're heading to Sanya to live in a beachfront villa.
My daughter-in-law is pregnant.
With the Feng family's first grandson. Compared to these lifelong
house poor losers, cut the crap.
Where's Boss Chen's man?
Hurry up and settle the balance and transfer.
We have a flight this afternoon. Old Mrs. Chen, I've already signed. As long as you hand over the original deed to me, the remaining 3 million in cash, you can take the case. Mom, give him the deed now.
Bro, using a fake deed to scam people out of 4 million. Aren't you afraid that hand once extended can't be pulled back?
Feng Shui, why did you bring the police? This house is my mom's. We're making a legal sale, none of your business.
You jinx. This deed was from your father given to me personally before he died.
Stop spouting nonsense.
Everyone, take a good look.
The deed to this old house
Was already 5 years ago.
legally transferred by the late chairman.
As a gift, Miss Feng Shui, it's clearly recorded in the Housing Bureau's archives.
Miss Shensukin
The one in your hand.
was made by the late chairman back then
A fake deed.
to prevent you from selling off the property.
How is that possible? The embossed seal, the cover, how could it be fake? The old man wouldn't do this to me.
Why not? Dad saw through you long ago. Your insatiable greed. He knew once the factory was in trouble, the first thing you do is sell the ancestral home. To fill the hole, he gave me the real deed, to guard against you, the internal thieves. Feng Chengzong, you know full well you're carrying debts to Brother Kun and Brother Biao, and you still dared to urge Shen Suqin to use a fake deed to swindle a deposit. Last night, 1 million, plus today, this 3 million final payment, a 4 million contract fraud, enough to put you away for life.
Using fake IDs to scam money. That eldest Feng is not just a spendthrift, but also a fraudster.
Bullshit, it's you. It's you. This poisonous woman colluded with a fake lawyer to forge property deeds. Everyone, be the judge. She is my own sister. To embezzle all the Feng family assets, she drove her own brother to desperation. Now she's got fake cops to arrest me. Is there no law in this world?
Heaven is blind. I'm carrying the Feng family's child in my belly. This viper of a woman is about to exterminate us. She's driving us to a double tragedy, mother and child.
I can't go on. I gave birth to an ungrateful wretch. I raised her with all my sweat. Now she's taken the Feng family's money and is living it up outside, while she wants to drive her own mother and brother to die on the streets. I can't go on. You unfilial daughter. This girl is all dressed up fine.
Her mother is kneeling and crying like that. She doesn't even bat an eye. Her heart is too hard. She's her own mother after all. No matter how wrong, you can't push someone to death. This family has ended up like this. The daughter must have some fault too.
Since I was a child, Shen Sukin, Feng Chengzong ate meat while I had the broth. He wore new clothes while I got hand-me-downs. When did you ever treat me like a daughter? Neighbors, do you really think that he was pushed to desperation by me? Look at these. These are from the past few years, his transfer records from Macau casinos, and the receipts for fake accounting and asset transfers. Behind everyone's back, he emptied the factory workers' social security and emergency funds, creating a $50 million deficit. To cover the hole, he took the factory's production line and pawned it to Kunyi, borrowing loan shark money to bribe bank manager Lu Jingguan. Now the scandal has broken. He can't repay the high-interest loans. Instead of turning himself in, he drags you all here to put on a pity show. He wants to take the $4 million deposit he swindled and go abroad to indulge in debauchery. Calling me poisonous. Feng Chengzong. When you were squandering the workers' hard-earned money in casinos, why didn't you think it was poisonous then?
Beast. No wonder the factory stopped paying wages for half a year. Even old Zhang's medical money couldn't be reimbursed. So you gambled it all away. You've disgraced even the old chairman.
That's the Feng family's factory. I'll spend it however I want. The old man is dead. So the factory should be under my control.
Feng Chengzong, how dare you even mention Dad? Do you think what you did nobody knows about it? Today, I'll let everyone see what a beast you are. Turn on the power and play the video.
You're worse than a beast, lower than a dog or pig. You actually angered him to death for money.
His own father. Why don't you just die? No wonder the old man wanted to transfer the house to his daughter.
Leaving the house to a murderer like this? The old man died with his eyes wide open in regret.
Pluffed. Murderer.
You scumbag, old man. How could you be so heartless? You didn't even leave me a house? Are you trying to force me to death? I gave you children and served you all my life. You old bastard.
Heartless mom. How dare you say dad is heartless? I ask you, for my brother's wedding, you demanded a 20 million yuan bride price. When you pressured me with filial piety, weren't you heartless? At the funeral altar, when you forced me to leave with nothing, weren't you heartless? My brother, to pay off his usury gambling debts. When he angered our dad to death. Weren't you two, mother and son, heartless? Weren't you both longing for the factory that's like a mountain of gold? Now you've got the factory, and the debts are all yours. Congratulations, your dream has come true.
This is all fake. Feng Shuyi, you want to keep the family fortune for yourself, so you made this video to frame me? The old man died of a sudden heart attack. The doctor diagnosed it himself. It has nothing to do with me.
Right, it's AI generated. AI technology is so powerful now. Chengzong usually doesn't even raise his voice. He wouldn't do something like this. Feng Shuyi, you bring a fake video to ruin your brother's reputation?
Shen Suqin, you keep saying he never raises his voice. Then look at the video. When he kicked away the medicine bottle.
Did he hesitate even for a second? Old man.
Officer, Feng Chengsheng is suspected of embezzlement, misappropriation of public funds, and a $4 million contract fraud. Although back then the doctor issued a death certificate citing sudden heart attack, directly classifying it as intentional homicide is legally controversial, but he abandoned his critically ill father, and the fact that he hastened his death is ironclad. Please handle it according to the law.
Take them all away. Feng Shuyi, you set me up. You had the recording all along. You deliberately waited until now to release it. You're so vicious.
Me, vicious? Feng Chengzong, if I hadn't waited until today, waited until you had trampled every last bottom line, waited until you were smug, thinking you could take the 4 million and fly away, how could you ever experience the feeling of falling from the clouds into hell?
This woman is a devil. Feng Chengzong is done for this time. This is intentional homicide.
I can't be buried with him.
Wait.
Oh, Shuyi, my dear sister-in-law. The first time I met you, I knew you were someone who does great things. You're the most accomplished one in the Feng family. Since the old house is in your name, then it's fine. We're family, after all. Why involve the police?
Yes, Shuyi. We're all family. There's no need to send your brother to jail.
Family. Did you get too much Botox? Jiang Qiuling, did it shrink your brain too? Your memory isn't so good. Shuyi, what kind of talk is that? Shuyi. Your brother is to blame for everything. I really didn't know. He did something so inhuman back then. But he's still your own brother. We're all family. Blood is thicker than water. For the sake of the first grandson of the Feng family in my belly, just let it go. The adults are guilty, but the child is innocent.
Yes, Shuyi. Qiuling is carrying the only child of our Feng family. You can't let your nephew be born without a father, without a home. Let us live.
We're all Feng family flesh and blood. Jiang Qiuling. Do you really think your little dirty tricks can fool everyone?
Does she know something? No, I have to pin the blame on her. Everyone, come look. Feng Shuyi has gone crazy. She not only wants to kill her own brother, but also her own nephew.
Feng Shuyi, even if your brother is guilty,
But the child in my belly
is the Feng family's own flesh and blood, Dad's only grandson.
Aren't you afraid that Dad, under the 9 springs, will never rest in peace?
Shuyi, how could you do this?
Feng Shuyi, just try to touch my son. If anything happens to him, you're a murderer. You've ended it.
The Feng family's heir is her. She pushed me. The Feng family's root. The grandson. Jiang Qiuling. You never give up until you hit rock bottom. Neighbors, everyone, take a good look.
This is Jiang Quiling's from 5 years ago medical record from the provincial hospital.
It's written clearly on it. Jiang Quiling, due to bilateral severe adhesions in the fallopian tubes and severely damaged endometrium. As early as 5 years ago, she was diagnosed as permanently infertile. What you have in your belly now, is it truly the Feng family seed, or just cotton you stuffed? No, you forged this.
You're lying.
Permanently infertile? A hen that can't lay eggs. You liar. You wicked woman. You actually used our Feng family's legacy to trick me into selling the house.
Get away, you old lunatic. Your whole Feng family are murderers. Why should I suffer with you?
No house, no money, nothing. Even the sun is fake. Everything is fake. Ha 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 ha.
Jiang Xiaojun, the show is over. You're carrying that $1 million in fraud money. Where are you planning to flee?
Let me go. This money is my commission from Boss Chen, and it's my brother-in-law's hard-earned pay. Feng Shuyi, you've already caused my brother-in-law to go to prison. Are you even going to take this life-saving money? Xiao Jun, take the money and go. Take the money and find Quan Chengjing's best lawyer.
Find a lawyer to save you. Feng Chengzong, you cut off water and power at the old house, and now your mind's gone bad too. You still expect him to save you.
What do you mean?
I filed a formal report accusing you of embezzlement and misappropriation of company assets, and voluntarily handed over your overseas account keys and money laundering evidence to the police. It's that good brother-in-law of yours who you always take along to eat, drink, and whore around Jiang Xiaojun. Eat, drink, and whore around Jiang Xiaojun.
Xiaojun. You betrayed me.
That's called putting justice before family.
The police officer said.
Providing major economic crime leads
not only gets you lenient treatment, but also a reward. You're in a dead end anyway.
Every man for himself. That money of yours will be confiscated anyway. So you might as well let me have it.
Xiaojun, your sister tricked me into getting her pregnant. You tricked me out of my money. I'll kill you.
Stop fighting. Comrade, as you can see, I am the sole legal owner of this property. Please, clean up these trespassers polluting my yard and clear them all out.
Feng Shuyi, I won't let you off.
Oh, the floor is dirty. It needs a good scrub. Don't let those murderers and con artists bring their bad luck here.
You old hag, stop splashing. Look closely. I'm out on bail. The police dropped the case. The mastermind of that contract fraud was Jiang Xiaojun. He stole the seal and signed without us knowing.
You hear that? Even the police said so. We're victims too. That bastard Jiang Xiaojun took all the money. He took it all himself. The Feng family is upright and honest. Puh. Jiang Xiaojun is a dog you people raised. Without your approval, would he dare sell the house? You three kept your mouths shut. And pinned everything on the one in jail. The law might let you off. But heaven won't forgive you. Even the old mansion was taken back by Feng Shui. You're nothing but stray dogs now. Still acting all high and mighty? Look. The Feng family's golden grandson has flown away. Yesterday you were screaming 1 body, 2 lives. Today, the cotton bundle in your arms is unraveled. Using a fake pregnancy to cheat for a house. Such a despicable low trick. Only a family like yours, with no heir, could come up with it. My house. The house my old man left me.
That heartless bitch, Shu Yi. How dare she drive her own mother and brother to the brink of death? Ah.
Stop crying. Isn't it humiliating enough? Let's go.
Feng Chengzong. Where are we going exactly? I don't have a penny left. Are we really going to sleep under a bridge?
There's an abandoned basement in the southern village. Left over from before the factory was demolished. Biao Go and Kunyi's men are still after me outside. We'll have to hole up there for now.
A basement? That place is damp and stinks.
I used to live in a penthouse. I'm not going. Go yourself if you want.
Then get the hell out. If you hadn't been smart and thrown Jiang Xiaojun under the bus, I would have dumped you long ago. Just got word from the Municipal Bureau, Mr. Feng. Feng Chengzong and the other two were released on bail.
The three of them got their stories straight and pinned all the charges on Jiang Xiaojun.
Yeah, they insisted in the interrogation room that they knew nothing about the company's deficit and the deposit fraud. They were completely unaware. They insisted it was Jiang Xiaobing who, as the CFO, stole the company seal and signed the documents and transferred the assets. They are also victims who were kept in the dark. Jiang Xiaobing, facing alone the accusations of 3 people, couldn't defend himself. The police currently have no direct evidence to charge Feng Chengzong as the mastermind, so they had to process their bail for now. This Feng Chengzhou, to save himself, went after his own wife's brother is so ruthless.
Ruthless. He calls it making the best use of everything. Do you really think that half a year ago, against everyone's objections, he promoted a thug who couldn't even read a ledger to CFO? To help his brother-in-law.
He started draining the company half a year ago when transferring assets. He had already set a trap for Jiang Fei, making him the fall guy today.
This Feng Chengzhou is selfish and greedy to the core. He's like a cockroach in the sewer. Even if you cut off its head, just relying on its filthy instincts, it can still survive a few more days in the mud. But a cockroach is just a cockroach. I just need to lift my foot, and I can still crush him into a pulp. Where are they hiding now?
South of the urban village, in an abandoned basement from years ago, Uncle Kun and Brother Biao's men have already put the word out on the street.
If they see Feng Chengzong, break his arms and legs directly.
They don't even dare show their faces now.
Damn, those scrap collectors are bloodsuckers. I've been digging through the trash. They only gave me $3 for a whole day.
Give it to me, Feng Chengzong, give it to me. I haven't had a drop of water in 2 days and 2 nights. Do you want to starve me to death?
Get lost, you jinx. I've been working hard labor outside. If I don't eat enough, how can I turn my life around? You lie in this dead hole all day. Why waste food?
Chengzong, give your mom a bite, please. Mom's chest hurts like fire. My stomach is churning with acid. Mom is dying. You old hag. And you still want food?
If it weren't for you being a useless waste, can't even keep hold of the property deed,
Would I have ended up?
Waiting to die in this rat hole?
if you starve to death sooner, we might survive a couple more days. You barren, venomous woman.
You dare hit your mother-in-law? If you hadn't faked a pregnancy, I wouldn't have signed that scam contract. How would I have been kicked out by Feng Shui? You ruined the Feng family.
Huh. Feng Chengzong, you selfish beast.
I'll kill you.
Everyone shut the hell up. If you keep arguing, I'll smash your head right now. Tomorrow at midnight, I'm going to the back of the Feng factory, the scrap pile, to steal some scrap iron to sell. If I can get a little capital, I can stand up again. Once I get back on my feet, the first thing I'll do is kill that bitch Feng Shui. Isn't this the toolbox the old man used when he was a machinist? Feng Shui, that damn girl. She even threw away the old man's belongings as scrap metal. High efficiency, low temperature plasma new energy core patent draft. Feng's proprietary. The old man's seal. A letter of intent signed by a multinational consortium. Haha, a patent. A new energy patent. The old man, back at the research institute, actually hid such a treasure. No wonder he wouldn't let me manage the factory finances. He was secretly working on this. This core blueprint, I can just find some venture capital firm and raise at least 100 million. Feng Shui, you clueless idiot, you threw away tens of billions like trash. I'm about to turn my life around.
Boss Feng, the fish has taken the bait. He indeed recognized the old chairman's toolbox.
That so-called patent, the first 3 pages are indeed some of Dad's old manuscripts, but in the core algorithm section, I've already had the overseas tech team implant a logic bomb. As long as he dares to use it, within 3 days, their entire technical system will be paralyzed. This thing looks like a gold mine that could change the world. But anyone in the know who digs deeper will discover it's a dead end that can never be closed.
Feng Chengzong doesn't understand technology at all.
He only sees the number labeled on it, estimated output value of 10 billion. So, how do we close the net next? The show can begin. Tell our people to raise the entry threshold for the global investors dinner to 100,000 in cash. I want to see under the temptation of billions in wealth, how far Feng Chengzhou can squeeze the people around him dry.
You hear me? I just used a payphone to call an insider at Blue Sky Ventures. Tomorrow night at the Shenzhen International Hotel, there's a special global investor dinner focused on new energy. As long as I bring this blueprint in, those foreign capitalists will line up to give me money.
Really? Then let's go. Sell this piece of crap paper, first buy me a few good meals.
That's a top-class dinner. The deposit and entrance fee for the ticket is a full $100,000 cash.
100,000? Oh my god. Sell all three of us, we still couldn't scrape together 100,000.
Right now we can't even come up with $10, let alone that. Mom, didn't you always say you'd do anything for me?
Chengzong, what are you planning? Mom really has no money left.
No money, but you have your life, don't you? I've asked around. A healthy kidney on the black market pays $100,000 cash on the spot. Mom, you're almost 60. Having 2 kidneys is just a waste. Just give me one of your kidneys, and once I raise $1 billion tomorrow night, I'll buy you a brand new villa. Hire 100 people to take care of you.
Son, Mom is begging you. Mom really can't live without a kidney.
Mom, just help me out.
Chengzong, you want Mom to sell her kidney?
Then can't you think about me?
Mom's old bones, what if I die on the operating table?
So you want to watch me die? Biao's men are coming tomorrow to collect the debt. If I can't turn things around, they'll chop me into mincemeat.
Mom, Chengzong is right.
Is it my death or one of your kidneys?
Losing a kidney won't kill you. Aren't you most fond of your precious son? Now's the time to show your motherly love.
Chengzong, what sin have I committed? I'll sell it. If it can save you, Mom would give you her life. Ow, it hurts. Chengzong, ah. I'm still in so much pain. Tell them to stop. I'm not selling anymore. I'm not selling.
Never mind him. Hurry up. Is the money ready? 90,000. The old lady's old, organ quality is poor. Deduct 10,000 for accidents. We agreed on 100,000. Without that 10,000, how can I buy the entry ticket? Ah, take it or leave it. If not, I'll stuff the kidney back into that pile of rotten flesh. Fine, 90,000 it is. The remaining 10,000, I'll figure it out.
Ah.
Yo. Isn't this the former chairman's wife of the Feng Corporation? What brings you to this dump to work? 1,000 for the whole night, you in?
Chengzong. You bastard. You just watch them bully me and do nothing.
What are you yelling for? If you don't make up that 10,000 shortfall tonight, get it for me. I won't even be able to afford the deposit for the entry ticket. Aren't you usually good at seducing? Work it good for me.
Chengzong, you'll die a horrible death. Even as a ghost, I'll haunt you.
Haha, you hear that? Your man gave the order. Let's go. Go to the private room and take good care of this big brother. After tomorrow night, once I get that 10 billion investment, women and mom, I can have as many as I want. Shu Yi, you just wait. Uncle Zhao, please, don't bother. It's me, Chengzong, the only son of the Feng family. Please, let me toast you. My dad often said that back when you were sharing meals and living together in the workshop, these things, Feng Chengzong, will carry with me forever. Chengzong, I heard you've been going through a lot lately. The factory's been causing a huge uproar. I couldn't make it when your father passed. Old Feng valued his reputation all his life. Look at yourself now, sigh. I can't bear to see it. Uncle Zhao, You don't know the truth. My father was killed by Feng Shui, that ungrateful wretch. She colluded with outsiders to take away the factory's working capital. She also forged evidence to have the Economic Investigation Department freeze my assets. Today, I begged and borrowed to scrape together this entry fee. It's not for anything else. I want to protect my father's last legacy. Mr. Feng, since you've fallen to this level, at today's new energy patent sharing conference, are you here to sell your father's safety shoes? Mr. Wang, that's an extreme thing to say. My father, Feng Jiangwo, what kind of man was he? The top scholar of Old Qian Palace. In his later years, he hid in the lab and didn't come downstairs for 3 years. He developed something that could revolutionize the entire energy industry, an efficient low-temperature plasma core patent. Plasma? Old Feng did mention this direction to me back then, but didn't he say the technology wasn't mature yet? So I say, this is fate. Uncle Zhao, Mr. Wang, what kind of person I am, you may not believe, but my father's character, who in all of Shengjing would dare question? Today, I'm not asking for charity. I just need 50 million to buy back those 3 German production lines. Once this technology goes into production, our factory could go public next year. If your father really left this behind, then 50 million is just a fraction. But are you sure no one else knows about this? Besides me, the eldest son of the Feng family, that bastard Feng Shui, can't even get through the lab door. Uncle Zhao, please give your nephew a hand. Consider it as fulfilling the bond with my father, the brotherly bond, okay? Alright, for old Feng's sake, I, old Zhao, will help you raise the money. Folks, I know there have been a lot of rumors about me, Feng Chengzong, but I don't care. A lion never turns back because of a barking dog. Everyone, look at the big screen. This is my father, Feng Jiangwo. It took him 10 years, his final gift to the world.
Feng Jiangguo. He's the one who, with 3 apprentices, won the German equipment localization project. That old Feng.
This patent draft looks like his style indeed. The annotations on those manuscripts an amateur could never draw.
President Feng, since the technology is so advanced, why not apply for patent protection? Instead, you're raising funds on this unregistered online platform.
Good question. Because my dear sister is suing me in court with a fake contract. Suing me in court, I must, before my assets are frozen, rush to industrialize the technology. I'd rather give the profits to all the elders and old friends here than let this national treasure of a technology die in cumbersome administrative approvals. 50 million. Just 50 million. Tomorrow, the machines at Feng's Internati can start running again. Folks, I've been friends with Feng Jiangguo for 40 years. I vouch for his character. Though he made mistakes when young, he has old Feng's blood in him. Old Feng's stubbornness won't let him go wrong. This letter of intent, I, old Zhao, will sign first. I'll follow with 20 million. President Feng, once we sign, the money will be in by tonight. Dad, did you see that? The Feng family hasn't fallen. I, Feng Chengzong, am your only successor. Signed the deal, got the money, I can board a first-class flight across the ocean tomorrow morning. Old lady Shen Sumei's kidney, that bitch Jiang Kulin's pride, weren't sold for nothing. Feng Shui, you just wait. Once I'm settled abroad, I'll make you live in a nightmare for the rest of your life.
Feng Chengzong. You're the kind of beast who would squeeze the dead for one last profit. And you dare talk about being a successor.
Feng Shui, you bitch. How dare you come here and cause trouble? Are you crazy? Pushing a piece of junk, a scrap metal to a place like this. Security. Where the hell are they? Get this crazy woman and her
trash out of here now.
Feng Chengzong, what are you afraid of? Do you think no one knows the dirty things you've done?
Shui, what are you doing? I may be a jerk, but this plasma patent is indeed in your father's handwriting. This is a matter of life and death. For the Feng family factory, you can't let personal grudges snuff out the last spark of your father's legacy.
Uncle Zhao. You're an elder. I respect your loyalty. But what my father truly wanted to leave you was never some billion-dollar technology. It was his integrity. President Zhao, everyone look. This so-called billion-dollar patent is actually something my dad wrote 5 years ago to help me with my physics homework. It's a preposterous essay about a perpetual motion machine. He wrote it to cheer me up and to teach me that science is not just about research, but also about recognizing fraud.
You're lying. It has Dad's seal and his formula. The formula is perfect.
The formula is real, of course, but its assumptions were maliciously tampered with by you, Feng Chengzong. If you work through this draft, the only outcome is an explosion. To trick Uncle Zhao and President Wang out of 50 million. To fill your loan shark hole. You treat this suicidal scrap paper like treasure. But what Dad really left me is every single record of Feng Chengzong's offenses over the past 5 years, the evidence of his blood-sucking, heartless crimes. Uncle Zhao, President Wang, take a look. 3 years ago, Feng Chengzong, to cover his gambling debts in Macau, embezzled all 300 workers' retirement pension fund, amounting to 4.2 million yuan. 2 years ago, to support his pleasure-seeking, he falsified 3 imported procurement expenses for equipment and illegally misappropriated 5.8 million yuan from them. When father was still in the ICU, when he was intubated in the ICU, he forged the company seal and used it to transfer the factory's most vital, the 3 production lines, and all the employees' housing fund, all to loan sharks, were mortgaged to loan sharks. On this document, behind every bad debt is my father's own handwritten comment of 2 words, beast. Dad, how much pain did you endure back then, sitting by this sewing machine, checking every single entry of the destruction you brought to this family?
Brother, you even dared to touch our old partner's coffin money. Old Feng valued his reputation most in life. You're making him rest in eternal unrest. Feng Chengzong, you liar. You scum. A person like you stepping into prison is just dirtying the prison floor. That's fake. Feng Shuyi wrote it himself. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You bastard. I'll kill you. You traitorous bastard. I'm gonna kill you.
Feng Chenglin. Do you think that by pushing Jiang Xiaojun out to take the blame, you can wash your hands clean? Do you think the cops are just sitting around doing nothing? They won't find your overseas account hiding $30 million, and your own personally signed mortgage contracts.
Officer, I didn't. I am the chairman of the Feng Group. I am a billionaire. It was that bitch who set me up. Shuyi. Shuyi. You explain to the police. I'm your own brother. I'm your own brother.
Brother. Feng Chengzong, when you pulled out Dad's oxygen tube, why didn't you remember that you're my brother? When you pushed Mom onto the operating table to sell her kidney, why didn't you remember that you're my brother? You tricked me into the old mansion. When you were about to sell me to Wang Dahai to pay off your debts, why didn't you remember that you're my brother?
Feng Shui, you're ruthless. You won't even spare your own mother and brother. You'll die a horrible death. I'll become a vengeful ghost and come to take your life. Feng Shui, you're ruthless. Ah.
Dad. The first one is in there. Can you see it from over there?
This drama
Shocking
content
headline.
is generated
Feng's
by AI.
Factory's legal representative, Feng Chengzong, on suspicion of a major contract fraud crime, at an investment and financing dinner party, was arrested by police on the spot. The billion-dollar core technology he claimed was evaluated by experts and is completely devoid of commercial value. He can get back 10 billion. He's the chairman. Go to the police station now. Cheng Zong has been arrested. You're his wife, you have to save him. I'd risk my life to save him.
Feng Chengzong is in a dead end now. Take a look out the window, Biao's men are hanging around the alley.
Mom is begging you.
You must still have money.
Go beg Feng Shuyi, make him drop the case. You're a daughter-in-law of the Feng family. The Feng family.
The Feng family is about to end.
That's all that's left? What about the money from selling your kidney?
That money can't be touched, it's for Chengzong.
That's our lifeline. Money, my money. Jiang Queling, you'll die a miserable death.
If anyone dies, it'll be you first. Feng's factory has already been taken over by Feng Shuai.
Your precious son will be sentenced soon, Shen Suqin. You rot in this rat hole, and go apologize to the old man. The old man really got his comeuppance.
Mrs. Feng, quit playing dead. Your son's locked up inside. He owes me $30 million in principal. And $2 million in interest. How are you going to pay it back?
Cousin. Please, Chengzong was arrested. I really have no money left. To save him, I even sold a kidney. The remaining $2,000 was also stolen by that jinx Jiang Queling.
Your son gave me a $3 million bad check when he tried to fool me. He should have known this day would come. Since you have no money, then that other kidney of yours I'll take as payment for the debt.
No, please don't. Cousin, I'm begging you. These old bones of mine really can't take any more of this. I'm begging you.
Can't take it. You sold your daughter and ruined the old man and didn't think it was a hassle. Take her away.
Feng Shuyi. What gives you the right? Why do I end up sleeping in the basement and turning tricks? While you get to sit in your office and play the big boss, the old house is yours, and that's yours too. The factory is yours too. Even the wealth I've risked my life for my entire life, it's all yours. Feng Chengzong is behind bars. Shen Suqing is about to die. And I'm completely ruined. Feng Shuai. Since I can't live, you won't have it easy either. Boss. Give me the sharpest boning knife. Feng Shuyi. You won't let me live. Then let's die together.
President Feng. The court's verdict has come down.
Feng Chengyuan has been convicted of multiple crimes. Sentenced to life imprisonment.
Deprived of political rights for life.
Jiang Xiaojun, as an accomplice,
Was sentenced to 8 years.
That scumbag. Life in prison is too good for him. If the old chairman's spirit is looking down, he can rest in peace now.
Have the back wages at the factory been paid?
As you instructed, The severance and relocation fees for the veteran employees have all been distributed.
All paid.
When the old brothers got the money, many of them broke down crying right there.
They all said, Shui still cares about us. Thank you.
Li Shuyi. Tell everyone, this isn't about me caring for anyone. It's what Dad owed everyone. I'm paying it back for him.
President Feng, there's one more thing. Biao Ge sent word that
Shinsuken was taken by his men
from the illegal clinic. Word is, her remaining kidney is also failing.
The path he chose, he'll walk it to the end. Can't blame anyone else.
And Jiang Kuiling, she took a few thousand yuan from Shinsuken and then disappeared. The police have issued a warrant for her, but no leads yet. That woman is crazy. I hope she doesn't do anything stupid.
He won't cause any trouble.
Feng Shuyi. It's all your fault. Feng Shuyi, I could have been a rich lady, living in a big villa, wearing pearl necklaces. You've ruined it all.
You took my factory. Took my house.
Took everything from me.
Your everything. And who did you take all that from? Don't you know yourself? I don't care. All I know is I have nothing left. Why won't you let me go? That old hag Shen Sukin. She's dying too. What's the point of living? You won't live either.
Stop. Stop.
Jiang Qiuling, you say I ruined everything for you. But have you ever thought that everything you call yours was, from the start, stolen? I had no choice. I had no way out. You did have a way out. Every time you chose to lie, every time you chose to hurt others, you always had a way out. Feng Shuyi.
You win.
Shuyi, are you okay? That crazy woman almost.
It's fine, a knife can't break the sky, let's go. We have work tomorrow, Dad. Today, Jiang Qiuling came at me with a knife. She said I ruined everything for her. I didn't tell her. That pearl necklace she wore. You polished it yourself. The old house she lived in. You built brick by brick. The money she squandered. You saved your whole life. Everything she stole, never belonged to her. What was mine? I've taken it all back. What wasn't mine? I don't want any of it. Dad, you can rest easy now.
Feng Shuyi. You dare to come see me? Where's Jiang Qiuling? Did she take the money to get me the best lawyer in Quansheng? Let me tell you, that perpetual motion machine patent, even if you say it's fake, I can find someone who knows to overturn it. When I get out.
Save your breath.
What do you mean?
I came today to kindly give you 3 last gifts. First, the wife you were counting on, Jiang Qiuling, last night took a boning knife and ambushed me in the underground garage. Now she's in for attempted murder and contract fraud. Locked up in the women's unit next to yours.
Impossible. She promised to save me.
Second, Miss Shen, in order to get you into the banquet decently, sold one of her kidneys. It caused a severe infection. Biao's men thought she was in the way, and dumped her at the old house gate. Now she kneels every day begging under the stone lion, counting on her son, the chairman, to come get her.
What about the money? The hidden money Dad left? You clearly found the ledger in that broken sewing machine. There must be more hidden money. You took it all for yourself, didn't you?
That brings me to the third gift. Dad did leave a sum overseas, enough to let you pay off all your loan sharks. But the proof to withdraw it, he hid it in something you treasured most as a child.
What I treasured most as a child?
When you were 5 years old, Dad made you a tin train with his own hands. You carried it everywhere, you wouldn't let go even when sleeping, Dad said. It was the first gift he ever gave you. It was also the purest memory between father and son.
The tin train?
That train. I threw it away long ago. Right.
You threw it away.
When you were 15, you thought it was old-fashioned, and threw it in the trash, but Dad secretly picked it up, cleaned it, and kept it locked in his cabinet. In the trust agreement, he specified the withdrawal certificate was sealed in the train's compartment, but you smashed that train with your own hands.
Smashed. Last month.
You stormed into Dad's study looking for a seal. When you saw the train, you crushed it under your foot and kicked it aside.
Dad, please save me.
That train. There was money inside that train.
I smashed it myself. It was me who smashed it. Dad left a way out in your purest memory. And you yourself smashed it to pieces. Take him away. Send him to the infirmary.
Tin train.
Red.
3 wheels, Dad. Where'd you hide it? Chairman. Still dreaming of getting rich? Go lick the urinal clean. Or you won't even get slop tonight. Keep it down. My dad's fixing my truck. He said there's a big treasure inside. Enough to last me a lifetime. You bunch of poor bastards. No one's gonna take it. This lunatic is hopeless. I remember now. I remember everything. Looking for a train every day. Dad, will it run?
It'll run. Chengzong.
Dad made it solid.
There's a compartment in the middle. Remember this. As long as you don't smash it.
This train will keep you from stumbling your whole life.
If the axle is crooked, you'll grow up crooked. You have to protect it, you understand, Dad. I smashed it. I smashed it with my own hands. It was full of money. All the money I could never spend in a lifetime. What's all the howling about? I'm being too nice, huh? Feng Shui. Mom became a beggar. Q-Ling went to jail. And I became a cripple. There must be more. Dad must have hidden something else.
Sir, let me see Chengzong. Who are you? I'm his biological mother. I just sold a kidney to raise money for him. He needs to know. With that money, he can get out, right? Shen Suqing.
I'll say this one last time. Feng Chengzong is in an extremely unstable mental state. He won't see anyone. That money is suspected of economic crimes. It's all been frozen. You need to go to the hospital. Your wound stinks.
Frozen?
My kidney.
My money.
President Feng, Miss Shen's infection is very serious.
If left untreated,
She might not survive this winter.
should we?
Xu Yi.
Shui, save your mother. Your brother has gone crazy. He must be scared.
You're a big boss now. You can get him out with a snap of your fingers, right? Look, Mom sold her kidney for the Feng family. Mom knows she was wrong. Mom won't ask you for money ever again. Just save your brother, and Mom will be your slave in the next life. Mom, even at this moment, you're begging me. Still for Feng Chengzong. Have the doctor treat her wound.
Don't bother with anything else. Let her fend for herself.
Mr. Feng, news just came from the prison. Feng Chengzong has gone completely mad.
He keeps yelling tin train at everyone. Shinsuken lost the money on the train. Now she's squatting in the train station square, begging, muttering your name and Feng Chengzong's.
Miss Feng, aren't you going to take a look?
No need.
Some trash should stay in the trash can forever. Dad, the factory is saved. The old house is back. The workers' wages and social insurance have all been paid in full, not a penny short.
That string of pearls of yours.
I've put them on too.
You can rest assured now.
Boss Feng, news just came from the prison. Feng Chengzong has gone completely crazy. He shouts tin train at everyone he sees. Shinsuken lost her money on the train. Now she's squatting in the train station square begging. She keeps mumbling your name and Feng Chengzong's.
Boss Feng, aren't you going to take a look? No need. Some trash should stay in the trash can forever.
Feng Shuyi, our father has passed away. Why are you pretending to be a filial daughter?
Dad's body is not even cold yet.
You little sweetheart. You'll marry someone sooner or later.
That old sewing machine is for you. Consider it a keepsake. It'll serve as your dowry.
You're an outsider. You have no right.
Serves you right.
I'm in charge of Feng Group.
You'd never dream of this.
This pile of junk Dad left me still has things hidden in it. You little sweetheart who doesn't know your place, why don't you die together with your father?
You revoked my admin privileges. You think I can't find out?
You knew all along.
We're all family. Is it necessary?
Feng Shuyi, you're ruthless.
Dad, the factory is saved. The old house is back. The workers' wages and social insurance have been paid in full. I also put on that string of pearls of yours. You can rest assured.